Hello everyone, so yes, we've got Akshita, who is our first West competitor this afternoon. So I know Chloe's done quite an amazing introduction already, so I'll keep it short and sweet. But Akshita's been working really hard on her individual speech, which is on superbugs. It is really interesting and you will definitely learn a lot from it. So I will hand over to Akshita.
What do you think of the word super? Superheroes? Superstars? Or perhaps even the Super Bowl? Well, what do you think about superbugs? Yes, indeed they have superpowers, but they're not exactly for helping the mankind. Did you know, in 2019, more than 1.2 million people died because of superbugs? Did you think COVID was the main killer? Then watch out. It's predicted that in 2050 onwards, 10 million people will die each year because of these bacterial infections. Superbugs originate from bacteria. Well, what is bacteria? Bacteria is present everywhere. It's on the things you touch, the things you eat, and you're probably covered in them right now. So potentially I'm talking to a room full of bacteria. And the human body is the perfect example where bacteria live, as it provides the optimal conditions for multiplication that can cause you being ill. Just like us, bacteria have genes. We can say that bacteria 1 has just died, leaving its genes in its host. Now bacteria 2 comes along and picks up those genes. We can clearly see that bacteria 2 not only possesses its own qualities, but also bacteria 1's. We can say that it has gained a superpower, and this could be the resistance to antibiotics. This is an example of a mutated strain and could potentially lead to the new emergence of a superbug. The role of an antibiotic is to kill bacteria. This could be a specific type or pathogens on a wider scale. For example, penicillin is used to treat cases of pneumonia, chest and throat infections. But is this still working? The number of mutated bacteria is increasing every single day, and new antibiotics are made, which all prove ineffective. As you can see, the purple bacteria are slightly stronger and the turquoise bacteria slightly weaker. With one dose of penicillin, we can get rid of the weaker bacteria, leaving the slightly stronger ones left behind. After a few more doses of penicillin, the patient is feeling okay and the wound is nearly completely gone. However, we are left with one mutated bacterium. Over time, this one mutated bacterium can grow and lead into a more serious condition. An example of this killer would be the MRSA. Now, this is more harder to treat compared to other bacterial infections, as it has become resistant to many widely used antibiotics, such as penicillin. Are redness, swelling, or pain in the infected skin, and can sometimes be accompanied with a fever. So how do we prevent this? Well, we can avoid skin-to-skin contact, maintain good hygiene, and get early care. However, this still can grow into more life-threatening conditions such as sepsis and other bloodstream infections. The treatment for this includes 7 to 21 days of linezolid or active surveillance screening to spot traces of this bacterium. But this is still not enough, as 5,000 people in the UK die each year because of the MRSA. Acknowledging all of this, we can conclude that the key to preventing and controlling the spread of antibiotic-resistant bacteria is an increased level of attention to environmental hygiene. In addition, this more stringent focus is needed not only in medical healthcare settings, where these infections had most been common, but also in communal areas. It's pretty clear that we are not on a good road, and this drug-based approach is not working. Can we ever stop the vicious cycle of producing new antibiotics to deal with these superbugs? Thank you.
Thank you, Akshita. Before we came to London, I will be quite honest with you, I had no idea what a superbug was. I did not know. So that was also very insightful.